actually. That just we are facing a problem.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So many
Mhm.
things are there. Okay, now we can see our code. How much time it will take? 14 minutes. Better. I will connect.
Yes, yes.
Now this is our newly created code. I am just putting a breakpoint here. I just want
Mm-hmm.
to see that how it is coming inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I will open. I will just try to create a sales order.
Mm-hmm.
801. So type is
Or the
oh,
standard thousand
create.
create thousand, sir. Or you are taking reference,
Ah,
okay.
yeah, taking reference, there 1000 is there.
Mm-hmm.
1000 relevant sales order.
Mm-hmm.
In demo system now always I will use a 5970. So
Uh,
it's a completed sales order actually. All the
good, sir.
documents will be there.
Yes, yes, yes. So now we implemented two new dates. Then in earlier sales order it was not there. Now you trying to create automatically those two will come into the new sale order, right? Though it is not
A new
available
sales
in.
order, the values will be filled.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Previously it's not there actually. So that's why before doing this one, we just check that if there is sales order. There are no
Mhm.
sales orders. We got that message. Na? So
No,
now
no, yeah, no, it is not there. But now we are added
we are
program.
planning to fill that
Mm.
information from the program by using
Oh,
exit.
yeah, yeah.
Now it is going to our debugger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means in the standard process, our code also triggering.
Mm-hmm.
What is our T code? Which T code we are using? VA01. That is for sales order creation. So our which sales organization? 1000. So only for these
1,000.
two scenarios only it will come inside and it will fill. In other cases,
Mm-hmm.
if you try to create a 2000 relevant sales order, then
Mm-hmm.
these two values will be blank only. It is not coming inside. Okay.
Right, right.
So if you go to this VBAK, the value is blank for this one. At the same time, for this date also blank. Okay. We're just filling those two dates from our program.
Mm-hmm.
So now the date is 10,
Filled.
10/1/2021 and 9 to 30 days plus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So directly, okay, now the sales order and directly saving.
Mm-hmm.
So 15463 is our sales order. So directly we can go to table, VBAK table.
Those fields cannot be visible within the sales orders. Somewhere not get added. No.
No, no, the screen level.
Okay. Screen design has to be.
Screen design is not there. Na?
Mm-hmm. So
154.
that again module pool,
That is
right, sir?
another type
If
of the
we are,
enhancement actually.
yeah, okay.
So now we are here 15463. This is our sales order.
Mhm,
So where we can see 15463. This is our sales order. If you want to see those fields, double click on this one. Just come down,
mhm,
filling 10 1 20 21 and 9 to 21. So our code is simple actually. Sometimes we need one flag based on certain conditions. We just want to raise one flag. So what we did
mhm,
in the enhancement is just simple. Just we are checking some
mhm,
conditions. So what are the conditions? Hmm. What are the conditions? They will mention as per the business. So if this condition is satisfying, then you want to populate one flag or something like that. So then you can simply you'll check some conditions and you will add one value to the particular field. That's all. It's a simple actually. We'll think like enhancement is a complex. It is we have to do so many things. But once you understand the concept, simple. Only two lines of code. It is filling the data in the standard. So what are the conditions? Business people will give. From your side, just identify the place, which place is suitable for you, and what are the values you want to populate. So only few lines will write actually. If you check any type of the enhancement or something, max 100 lines will be there, not more than that. Is it clear?
yes, sir.
Simple. We are seeing the result of that. What we did now, we are seeing the result in the standard table. So for sales order level, always will use this enhancement. So particular include. In this include, you can do all the things. If it is a header level, VBAK. If it is an item level, you can come to here in VBAP level. They have given a sample code also how to write. You have to map like this. So it is in the scheduling lines VBEP. So likewise, they have given a sample code also. If it is a VBKD level, so they have provided this place. Just go there, just map your field, map your value for particular field. Is it a G field or sometimes you just want to populate the value in standard? You can do all the things inside this one. It is a fixed actually. In case of a sales order, always we'll do the changes here in this particular include ME45AFZ. It's a part of standard program. In the standard program, this code will be called in between. So if you add this code in the correct place, it will call and it will add the relevant functionality, the new functionality. So if anyone normally as a fresher or something, so we'll project like, okay, I did some enhancements in case of a sales order. So then they will ask that in where did you made your changes? I mean 45 years judged. That's all. Inside that one, I just did something for VBAK, I did something for VBAP, I did something for VBAP. So the process is same. Only fields will change. Only small logic will change. This is fixed. So that's why for the beginners we'll project like a sales order. Sales order is simple actually compared with any other T codes. Is it simple, Dhirendra, now or still you are feeling
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
It's
a complex?
no, 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 sir. No, no, it's fine, sir. Because
Once
I
you
have seen
understand,
this
it's a
before.
simple.
Because yeah, because when we were trying to write FS, no, sir, we were doing
Uh,
same thing. But lighting logic, that was we were not doing only writing the code
no,
like
no, no. That is the pure
function.
ABAP only. From your
Yeah,
point of
yeah, yeah.
view, you're just providing the place ME45 AZ and a particular include or something.
Uh,
That is
yes,
the
yes, yes,
enhancement. After that, what we are
yes.
writing, that's the ABAP. That's
Right, right.
not enhancement. So I'm just
Yes,
telling you,
yes. Now
mathematically,
I
you have to write something that is pure ABAP.
right. Yes, yes,
Reaching to this place is enhancement. Where to, how to
yes.
reach this and how to start. Once you reach to that place, that after that, what we are writing is pure ABAP. What we added
Uh,
here, that's a pure ABAP. So what are the fields we added here? So
also,
these are basic
also, sir.
conditions and mapping.
Correct.
So the
Also,
enhancement is
finding a
uh,
writing exit. Sorry, finding exit also is not a easy, sir. We need above
finding a
support that
exit is a
time.
enhancement actually.
Yes, sir.
So what we are writing is simple. Always normally from my point of view as an experienced person, will
Mhm.
give more time, 80% time to finding the correct exit.
Yes, that's what, sir.
20% time will allocate for a development, writing
Right,
the
right.
code. So 80% to find the exact exit without impacting the existing functionality.
Correct, sir. Yes.
So that's why our concentration is to select the better one. So we are having one interview question actually. So for this exit, I'm having 10 options, 10 places I can do this activity like VBA, hyphen, particular field or something like that. 10 places I'm having an option or 10, not 10 places, 3 places. Just think like 3 places we are having exit. Then how we'll select that which one is suitable for you. Okay. So on what basis you will decide this particular exit is suitable for me. First of all, what we have to check in this particular place I need this VBAK. Why? Because I just want to populate this value. So available, the parameters should be available in this particular routine. Okay. The first point is required parameter should be available. So I just want to populate a value in VBAK-GBDT. VBAK should be available. That is my first point. Okay. The second point, on what basis I want to write? If I don't have this VKROG or this T code name, then that is also another problem. That means in this place, the conditions on what basis I'm writing the condition, those parameters should be available. At the same time, for which value I'm just populating, those values should be available. So out of these three enhancements, only two enhancements having required parameters. Now, out of these two, which one is suitable? So I just passing VBAK-GBDAT. After some time, SAP is clearing the value, clear VBAK. That means I'm just populating the value, they are clearing in the next level. Then there is no use of that particular enhancement. Then only one will satisfy, all the parameters will be available. Once you populate the value will go to up to the database level. So that exit, in that exit we'll do the coding. So that is also an important point. So which exit, how we'll finalize? We'll finalize based on trial and error basis. So here, first I will just implement in this one. The parameters are available. I will try to populate the value. If I will check in a DB level. If it is not reaching, then I will skip that one. I will create one more enhancement. So on trial and error basis only, we will find out which one is suitable. Finally, if we are doing some changes, it should reach to the DB level. If it's not reaching, then there is no use of that. If we are good expert in the tab app and you are filling the value finally in the DB level, I just added this code, and if you are not able to see the value in the final output, you will tell that no, your code is not triggering. You are not developed a proper enhancement. You will simply say that. Why? Because you are validating here. So if it is not appearing here, then you will tell like, okay, this exit is not working, even though your logic is 100% perfect. So we have to select that where we'll have all the required parameters. Source parameter should be there and target parameter should be there. Both the value should be available. At the same time, once you populate the value is should go to the DB level. In between, if some other exit or any standard functionality is clearing these values, then there is no use of exit. You have to check for some other exit. So we'll face the problem. So functional consultant simply tell that okay, these are available. You are trying to implement. The values will be there, and every time you are filling, but finally it's not saving into the DB level. Then there is no use of that exit. You have to check for the exit where this like that is just like a lost point in the next level. It will go to the DB level. So that is also important. In the interview also they will ask as a technical person on what basis you will decide which exit is suitable for you. If the value is reaching to the DB level, then that is suitable for you. How many exits will be there? Finally, only one exit will satisfy this condition. Clear?
Yeah, sir.
Hmm. Amar,
Yeah, sir.
uh, just like theoretically in an interview, just they will ask that. So on what basis you will decide which one is suitable? So in one place, your changes will reflect in the final result. In other places, even though you are having three places, but somewhere it will disturb. Finally, you are not able to see the result. In only one exit, your changes will go to the last level. So that exit is correct exit. So many exits will be
Okay.
there, but all are not suitable. Somewhere it will fail. Only one will
Yeah, sir.
satisfy. So that is our exit. So theoretically, you have to explain in the interview. Nobody will ask you to write a code.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So if you normally for this particular sales order, so what is our sales order? V03. So this is our sales order. I just want to see that what are the relevant enhancements are available. In case of a sales order, it is a fix. But sometimes in other T codes, I just want to know that what are the relevant exits are available or something. Then just to go to this T code, click on status. Go to this package where we are having the package. So where we can see the package T code. Sorry, not from here. System status. Go to the program. This program just check for the package. Um, syntax, attributes. Go to attributes for this program. This is the package. Okay. Once you know the package for this particular T code, what is the relevant program? For that relevant program, where it is stored, it is stored in a VA package. So how we'll know that? Just to go to smod T code, smod, SAP modification. Just remember like that, SAP modifications. So here, just to click on that F4 button, and here you can give that what is the package we got, VA, and select this one. So here we can see that what are the available enhancements. So available exits for this particular VA01 T code. You can see from here. So if you want to check something like the service custom functions building plan or something, or click on this one, and you can see the details in the background. Function module will be there. In that function module, you can write your own code. So if anyone asks that how we will find a exit for the particular T code, here we will write the code in this include program. So at the time of in standard, it will trigger. So you have to check that our available parameters are available or not. Then once you assign the value is reaching to the target or not. So you have to check. So likewise, you have to check for different exits. We have seen so many exits, 10 or 15 exits. So one by one, you have to check which one is suitable for us. So in the interview, they will ask that how you will find relevant exits. Then what we have to tell, I just went to SMod. In SMod, I just given the relevant package. So my package relevant to my T code. So in the package level, I just given my package relevant to my T code and selected that one. I have seen available exits. From that one by one, I am checking on trial and error basis which one is suitable for me. So that is the interview question. So different ways are there, but in an interview they will ask like that. So how we will check by using a SMod? I will give my package and I will check that available exits. So from that, on a trial and error basis, I will check that required information is available, and once I populated value, is it reaching to the DB? Which one is satisfied? That is my final exit. So this is just like an interview question. But in a real time, or if you don't know this process, you can check from the Google. So this is the scenario and what is the exit. You will find the exit. Once you reach that exit, that is just like a ABAP. So in our case, just think like, okay, this is my exit. This is exit useful for me. Then how to implement this exit? They have given the process. So from this, you can do the enhancement. So how to implement? Previously, at this T code, what you are seeing is a S mod. Now I'm going back to the C mod. So I'm just giving project name, create. Okay, here, what is the enhancement found from there? I just copied this enhancement. I just entered. It's already belong to the project. Somebody's used this one. I will take some other. So and previously I told that if somebody used a particular enhancement, you can't use that enhancement. So we'll take something else. 03 instead of 02. I will just try to use this 03. So once you reach this one, click on the components. Here you can see that directly go to, if you want to write a code here, just click on this one and just click on this include, and it will tell that this include is not available. Click on that, it will create an include. So in this include, we'll write our code. So once you activated this one, then this code will insert in the standard code. So this is the functionality. Once you found the exit, okay, then we'll come here and we'll, what we are seeing is the user exit. So what we are doing here is the customer exit, customer exit. So here you added some code. Okay. After that you have to activate, otherwise it will be in a red color. So just activate this code. So now if you go inside and if you see the components, everything will be in a green color. Previously it was red. Now I activated in green color. So we just enhanced something and we added this code. And after 2 years, SAP given a patch and they are taking care of that. This code is not required. In that case, what we have to do, just come back, just deactivate this one. So even though your code is there, it is not going to trigger actually. So that's why we are creating a project. In that project, you can add your own code. And if you don't want that code, simply come back and just deactivate. What is the code is available, it is not going to trigger. So sometimes we'll do that. As a developer, I'm just doing some experiment. So immediately, I don't know about the logic. Immediately, just deactivate. Why? Because in between, if somebody is trying to create a sales order, then it will create a problem. It will go for a dump. Okay. In that case, you have to use these options. If you are confident, if everything is correct, then activate it. If anything is wrong and you are not sure about the project and still you are doing some changes and you are developing, then immediately deactivate. Test it. Once the testing is over, just deactivate. Once everything is perfect, then only activate. So likewise for G, for a, if it is a GST or something, GST one project will create. So we'll activate this one. After some time in SAP itself, they have given GST solution for India. Then we don't want these enhancements. Then simply come here and just deactivate all the changes what we made enhanced for the GST. Everything we can revert actually. So if it is deactivated, this code is not going to trigger anywhere. This is simple actually. We'll call this one as a user exit. How we are developed previously, that is a sorry, this one is a user exit and this one is a customer exit. Both are exits only. So here we are writing our code inside the form. Here we are writing the code inside the function module. So if you go there, where we are writing our function code inside this function module, this is a function module. Here itself you can see that this is a function module. Okay, that is the difference. In case of a user exit, we'll write code inside the function module. Inside, if it is a customer exit, we'll write the code inside this one. So if it is a customer exit, once we add the code, we can't activate and deactivate. But if it is in a user exit, we are having an option to deactivate at any time. You can revert this code. You can click on this deactivate button. What are the enhancement we made recently? Everything we can revert. All will be in a what is that commented mode. Clear?
Yes, sir. So then, sir, based on the need, we will decide whether it should be under user exit or under customer exit. Completely depend upon the requirement, right?
Completely depend on the requirement. Normally, so
Yes.
most of the times our priority for the customer exit. Why? Because we are
Yes, sir.
having these buttons.
Yes.
So now we are thinking like we need that functionality. But after 2 or 3 years, I don't want. Then you will have
Right.
this option to activate and deactivate. Why? Because that option is required for all the people in India, just like GST. Definitely in the next version, SAP will give a patch and will install. At this
Yeah,
moment,
yeah.
temporarily we need a solution. Then we'll create a project and we'll do that. Once it is ready, we'll deactivate. SAP solution is ready. So likewise, always we'll give a priority for the customer exit. It's a customer specific. But in case of a sales order, we'll use user exit only. But in other cases, in other functionalities,
Understood, sir.
we'll have this option enabling and disabling. Just like it's a kind of thing. At the same time, here we can club multiple functionalities, not only single. If you come here, here you can include multiple enhancements. Not an it's not a single actually. We are having option 3, 4, 5 like that. You can add. You can club 3 or 4 functionalities, and you can make it as an under one project. Just like if it is in a
Understood, sir.
GST, that sales order enhancement, delivery enhancement, billing enhancement, everything you can include here, and you can create a project like as GST. If it's not required, simply you can come back and deactivate.
Understood, sir.
Mm. So everything depends on the need only. The thing is, so one is suitable by using user exit, one is suitable by using a customer exit. But once you reach to the include or routine, what we are going to write, that is a pure ABAP. These are the different options how to reach that place. Clear?
Yes, sir. Very much.
These two are what is the term? We'll give a priority for these two. Why we are giving a priority for the customer exit? Because here we are just reaching to this function module components, and you are reaching to the function module. Here it is telling like what are the parameters you can use. You can use VBAK, VBUK, and KOMK parameters. Finally, what you are returning from here, and you are passing these values only. So other than that, if you are trying to do something, this function module itself, it will throw an error. So that means if you did any mistake, here itself you can't activate. So limitations are there in case of a function module. Only these parameters you can use. Only these parameters you can return. In the in between, if you try to manipulate other parameters, those parameters are not available. You can't manipulate the information which are not available here. But in case of a user exit, it is open. You can manipulate anything. Here you are talking about a VBAK. At this moment place, you can write like a VBAP also. If you try to map VBAP, it will allow. But in functionality wise, somewhere it will create a problem. But it is allowing. So it's a more flexible user exit. Why? Because what are the parameters are available, everything you can manipulate. But in case of a customer exit, limitations are there. Only available parameters you can touch. You can manipulate. If it is a proper, then only you can change the information. Otherwise, it will go for a dump here itself. You can't activate this routine itself, this particular function model itself. So the limitations are there. It will restrict here itself. So our priority for customer exit only. We're having activate and deactivate options, and at the same time, error handling will be there. If there is any problem in the code level, if I touch the wrong parameter here itself, I can't activate also. So you have to correct that error. But if it is in a user exit, it's flexible. You can touch any parameter, you can write something, but at the time of testing, it will go for the dump. Here it is, everything is active only. But at the time of using, it will go for dump. But here, there is no risk. In the beginning itself, if you take care, you can't activate also. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So that's the advantage with this one. So if you compare this user exit or customer exit, our priority for customer exit only. At the same time, tracking will be there. Who created this one? What are the conditions we are this developed here? So everything we can track. You have to give this information somewhere. You have to note down, just like a program. In this project, we are just taking included these enhancements. The particular developer is developer this one. He is touching the code. Everything will be there. If it is a user exit, so here I just added code. In some other places, I just added code. Once I got the access, they just like our program. I can write anything. Later on, I can't track also. But here I can track. My name will be there. It is just like a program. So for tracking purpose also, we'll give a priority for this one. This is just like a project, GST, GGST. Then you can activate or deactivate it anytime. You can check the functionality. You can modify the functionality. So some separate tracker will be there. It's a separate folder for the particular functionality. Okay. In the same way, we touched these 2 points like exits, user exits, and customer exits, implicit enhancements. Now what left is baddie.
Yeah.
So for this user exit or customer exit, what are the T codes we use? CMOD, SMOD. So SMOD is for finding the exit, CMOD for implementing the exit. Okay. In the same way, for this baddie, we are having T codes, SE18 and SE19. So SE18, actually CMOD will come here. SMOD replacement is SE18. CMOD replacement is SE19. So by using SE18, we can see the information. By using SE19, we can implement that. Okay. So in normally, I just want to develop something for the purchase order. Now we check for sales order, and we are having sales order is very simple actually compared with other scenarios. Sales order is simple. There is a fixed program, fixed enhancement, fixed. But in case of a purchase order or something, so some tricky. So what is the relevant baddie for purchase order? So where we are checking a purchase order relevant things. So here for a purchase order, we are having one baddie. This is also fixed. ME process PV customization. This is my baddie. So it's just like a sales order, that is the include where we'll do all the things. In case of a purchase order, by using this baddie, we'll do the manipulations. Is it a validation or mapping the data in header level, item level? So this is just like a class. Inside that we'll have methods. So if it's in header level manipulation, we'll do here. If it's an item level manipulation, we'll do here. The scheduling line, we'll do here. It's like previously we have seen like a form header, form item, form schedule, form VBAP. Here also it's like the approach is the same. There we are using routines. Here we are using a methods. So once you reach to the method, nothing will be there. Only blank code will be there. It will show that what are the parameters are available. Okay. So now this is a baddie for purchase order. So I want to implement a code for this one. So 18, I have checked the baddie, what are the methods are available. I will go to SC19. So I want to implement a baddie based on this one, ME process PO customization. But I checked this one. I just checked each method. Okay, this method is suitable for me. So I'm okay with this one. Then I want to implement. So what I'm telling, so this is my purchase order. So based on that, implement project. So just like this is our baddie. Okay, this is my implementation name. So it depends on your requirement. As per the naming convention, you can give the name. So timing, I just given a baddie name as an implementation name. Just go inside your customization. So now go to method. So you are talking about some validation or something. Just go inside, check. Yes, yes. So now we reach it to this place. So these are the parameters are available. Then you can write your code. So what we have to write, that depends on your requirement. So here you can write how to reach that place. So it is an item level. It is a validation. So the field selection item or something. We are selected that. Otherwise, you can select for header or you can select for check. You can go inside and you can write your code. I'm just disconnecting.